Hello, I'm Marla Lee. I'm a professional musician and creator of Frame Drum Academy, where we help teach students how to play the frame drum with confidence, creativity, and skillful technique. I'm delighted to have you here today on this special video training series. So have you ever seen drummers play and gotten so inspired by their rhythms, by their technique, and you thought to yourself, I would love to play like that? Or perhaps you already do drum, but you find yourself repeating the same rhythms over and over again, and you'd like to break through that. Or perhaps you're looking to pick up a new hobby, something that is fun, something that brings you instant joy, and something that is healthy for you. And also a hobby that you can not only enjoy by yourself, but something that you can share with your family, with your friends, in your community, and in your professional work. You see, I believe that everybody is a drummer. Everybody. We are born connected to rhythm. Think about it. When we are in our mother's womb, what is the first sound that we hear? We hear her heartbeat. So how can we not be deeply connected to rhythm after that sound being the first sound that we hear? Rhythm is deep in our DNA. So for those of you who think that you have no time to learn something new, I'd like to invite you to take a moment and think back on when you last learned something new, something that you really wanted to learn about, something that excited you. You made it happen, didn't you? See, it's all about your priorities. And if you schedule it and you stay consistent with practicing, you are going to see a change in your playing, and I promise you that. We are using rhythm in our daily lives all the time. Whether it be walking, whether it be breathing, we are constantly in a relationship with rhythm. So when we learn to practice and be conscious of our rhythm, we build confidence in our playing skills and we build confidence in our rhythm skills. Not only is drumming fun to play by yourself, it is also a wonderful way to bring together communities. You can play with your family, you can play at your child's birthday party. You can share rhythm at a workshop. You can play in an ensemble. You could even use drumming in your professional work. There are so many ways to apply drumming into your life. But if you're like many of the students I've worked with, you do not have a roadmap to help begin your drum journey or to help take your playing to the next level. And without this kind of structure, you're aimlessly wandering around with no focus, and you get frustrated, and then you give up. But that's the last thing I want you to do, because I believe that music is so important. You see, music saved my life, not only once, but twice. So the first time that music saved my life, I was quite young. You see, the saddest thing that ever happened to me was the passing of my mother, Eileen Reba, when I had just turned 4 years old. When my mom died, my dad said, "Marla, I want us to write letters to Mom in heaven." And instead of letters, I wrote songs. And I remember this so clearly. I would, during the week, come up with a song on the piano, and we would get out the tape cassette, and we'd record a song, and then I would draw a picture for my mom, and we'd take these letters to the mailbox to be sent to my mom in heaven. So this experience I had as a child helped heal my heart, the heart of a little girl who had lost her mom, and it also helped nurture my creativity. Now think about it. What kind of degree did I have at that age 4, that allowed me to compose? Nothing. I was tuning in to the flow of creativity and expressing myself. Now in my life, my favorite thing to do is improvise. I love to sit down and improvise on my drum. Now, the second time that music saved me, I was in college, and at that time I was having feelings of anxiety, depression, and all those things that come up in your adolescent years and going to college. I began to get really curious about drumming to help me with these feelings that I was having that I did not like. I would take my drum and I'd have it with me at all times. It would be in my car. So if I was driving and I'd feel anxious or something come up that I didn't like, I would pull over and I would drum. I wouldn't do this in the freeways, of course, but I would definitely do it in parking lots, or I'd take my drum and sit under a tree. And I just noticed that it really worked. Like every time it worked. I felt something come up that I didn't like, I would drum, and boom, I felt connected. And so at that time, my passion for spirituality was growing, and I was meditating more, and I was reading about these 40-day practices and how it takes 40 days to really develop a new practice. And I said, well, wouldn't it be really cool if I did drumming every night for 40 days? And so I called them drumming meditations. I remember writing in my journal that I felt so good. I no longer had those tendencies of feeling anxious or sad. I felt really calm and really centered and really focused. And this worked. After I had such incredible results with this, I got curious, right? So why is this working? There's something going on that's not just me feeling good about drumming. There's something deeper than this. And I began researching. Wow, I found so much, and I'm still finding a lot. You know, drumming is not just a hippie thing. No, it has so many health benefits. Once I had that information, the clinically proven information, combined with my personal experience of how much drumming has helped me, I had that aha moment. That aha moment to share this with the world. I started teaching these drum meditations to my students and have seen incredible results in both their playing skills and in their lives. I'm just on fire to share this message with the world. Pick up a drum. It is like your best friend waiting to be discovered. Maybe you're one of those people that just does not know how to get started. That's why today I'm so excited to share with you my 5-step framework on how to become a confident, creative, and skillful drummer. Let's begin. Step number 1, make a commitment and schedule your practice times. Maybe you just schedule it 1 day a week. Just try it. I dare you, try it. Step number 2, find a dedicated place in your house to practice. It's a place where you can feel relaxed and at home. You want to make it in a space where people will not hear you, where you can just feel free to be yourself. Step number 3, get yourself a drum. If you don't have the money to get a drum, you can begin by playing on a box or a pot or a pan. Some of my dearest teachers who are professional musicians, who are even Grammy winners, they play on boxes sometimes, you know? No excuses. Get yourself a drum and begin. Step number 4, create your rhythm toolbox. This is where we gather rhythms that we want to play, whether it be for our own personal practice or whether that we share at a gathering, we teach at a workshop. It's just to have your toolbox ready. And the 5th step is to get proper technique. To excel at anything, you need to learn the technique. It's like driving a car. How would you be driving if you didn't know how to drive? If you didn't have those lessons, you'd probably be crashing your car. At least I know I would. So having some training in proper technique will help your playing tremendously. Now you can get this training through friends of yours who drum, who know some of the playing techniques, through some videos online, or with a teacher. Now today I have a special treat. I'm actually going to share with you some basic techniques that you can apply to any type of hand drum. So please gather your drum and I'll see you in a moment. So I'm going to share with you the techniques on a frame drum. This is a frame drum. And you don't have to have a frame drum. If you have a djembe or a doumbek, which are other types of hand drums, those work great. Or if you don't own a drum yet, remember you can play on a book, a pot, a box. One thing that I love about drumming is it helps focus your mind. So whether you are learning traditional Middle Eastern drumming strokes, which is what we're going to learn today, or you're learning African or Indian or Balinese, each stroke has a sound, a name. When we're drumming, we can recite the strokes in our head. So for example, this might be a Middle Eastern drum groove. Doom doom, taka taka doom doom, taka taka ta, doom doom, taka taka doom doom, taka taka ta. Or for playing in North Indian tabla groove, this could be what it sounds like. Da terikita da da terikita da ga tuna kena ta terikita ta ta terikita da ga dinna gena. Or if you're playing an African groove, go do pata go do patata go do pata go. So you notice there is this beautiful language that we're making with our voice, and they're all drum stroke names. So when you are drumming, you're reciting these syllables, and I call this recitation a rhythmic mantra. Now what happens when you recite a mantra? Your mind becomes focused, right? You can't be thinking about other things, your Facebook status, or who you have to call. It really helps focus your mind. So I invite you, as I teach you these playing strokes, to really focus on reciting the rhythms when you're playing. It will help you learn the technique better, and it will help you get into a calm, centered, focused state of being. We're going to begin learning some technique. Now, I have taken the frame drum and I'm resting it between my legs. Now, of course, if you have a djembe, place the djembe between your legs, or if you have a doumbek, you can play it in a non-traditional style by putting it between your legs, or if you have a book or a box, you place it between your legs. And the first thing you want to do is rest your hands like this. This is kind of like home base. The first stroke is going to be with your dominant hand, so I'm a lefty. For all those lefties in the house, yeah, lefties! Okay, so you're going to take your thumb and you're going to hit the drum with this part of your thumb right here, that side part. Now notice how relaxed my hands are. You see, they're not like this, right? We call this a rebound. So you hit the drum and then you let it rebound. Please join me. So the name of this stroke is called doom, D-O-U-M, doom. So you hit and then you release. You hit, let's go really slowly, hit, release. Yeah. Now let's try the non-dominant. Doom, 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 doom. Now we're going to do alternating. No tension. If you feel tension, stop, shake out your hands, and begin again. And if this feels comfortable, maybe you close your eyes when you're drumming, but make sure to keep reciting, please, the strokes. So you're going doom, 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 doom. Now you're reciting either out loud or under your breath. Faster. Doom, 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 doom. Now you go a little faster. The name of this stroke is called tak, and it's with my non-dominant hand. And I'm hitting with my ring finger. You can either hit with your ring finger, you can do 2 fingers together, you can do your ring in middle, you can do 3 if you wanted, but for this exercise, let's keep it at just 1 finger. We want to build our muscle. Okay, so we're using our ring finger. Now, just look where you're hitting, right? You want to hit right here. Right here. You don't want to hit in here. As you see, it's not a crisp rim sound. We want to get this beautiful, this nice, beautiful rim sound. Okay, so this is called tak. 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 Now, our non-dominant does the same thing with the ring finger. This is called ka. 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 So let's do them together. Together it sounds like this. Ta. Ka. Ta. Ka. Ta. Ka. Ta. Ka. Ta. Ka. Ta. Ka. Ta. Now if you're a more experienced player, you already know this stroke. Maybe there's something in this that you need to improve. Maybe you're a little tense in your playing. There's always something you can learn. Now let's recite. So, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka. A little faster. Ta, ka, ta. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine these strokes that we just learned into a groove. Our groove goes like this. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Please join me. You can air drum. You see how I'm air drumming? Doom, doom, ta, ka. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Doom, doom, ta, ka. Now let's bring that groove to our drum. Improvisation over this groove that we're playing. Ta, ka, doom, doom, ta, ka, doom, doom, ta, ka, doom, doom, ta, ka, doom. We're gonna go a little faster now on this groove. Doom, doom, ta, ka, doom, ta, ka, doom, doom, ta, ka, 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 doom, ta Back to the slow. Now let's do a variation on that rhythm. Doom, 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 ta, ga. 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 And doom, 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 ta, ga. Doom, 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 ta, ga. Doom, 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 ta, ga. Now I want to invite you guys to just improvise, to play freely. What does improvisation mean? It means to just simply play. Remember, there are no wrong rhythms when you improvise. So please join me as we have this jam. First thing you want to do is feel that pulse. It's like a heartbeat, internal heartbeat. That stays consistent throughout the improvisation. Remember to just play, have fun. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go, and So here are some things that you may be concerned about. I can actually hear your thoughts from here. I am so busy. I barely have enough time to eat my dinner at night. There's no way I can pick up a drumming practice. I'm just not a musician. I tried playing an instrument in middle school and my teacher didn't let me in the band. I tried in high school. He didn't let me in the band then. So I just don't think I have any musical talent at all. I can prove to you that you can drum. How? By taking our challenge. I dare you to take this drum challenge, to get out of your comfort zone and show yourself that yes, indeed, you can drum. Just play. Play, improvise. Let your soul come alive through music. Just play. Play for 2 minutes. Great, you did it. At least you made contact with your drum and you're getting to know this instrument. Please do this for a few days where you get your instrument and you play, you improvise. Then, after a few days of doing this, bring your smartphone. And when you are playing, you say, wow, I really like this rhythm. Then you take your smartphone and you press record. And you're going to record yourself playing a rhythm that you like. It could be a phrase, it could be a long rhythm. It could be just a jam, something that you like. It doesn't have to just be one rhythm. Okay? You record it, and then you're going to take that video and you're going to share it. Going to share it on YouTube or on Facebook. And then you're going to take that link and you're going to post the link below the video here. So I can't wait to see these video submissions. Will you do me a favor and do this? Like, break through your comfort zone and just do it. Life is short. And if you hear the call to drum, take action. Not only can drumming help yourself, you may also inspire others with your drumming gifts. So please, 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 please do me a favor and try this challenge. I really look forward to seeing your video submissions below. And I know you can do this. Did you like this video? If so, could you kindly please share this video with 5 of your friends who you think may enjoy drumming? I'm just trying to get the message out there to as many people as possible, and I would appreciate it so much if you could share this with your friends. Also, please feel free in the comments section below to ask any questions you have about the video I just shared or about drumming in general. I will be moderating the comments below and I will be answering any questions that people have. You know, it's truly an honor to have you in this community and happy to support you any way I can on your drum journey. I look forward to seeing you in our next video training. where I'm excited to teach you about one of my favorite techniques for getting into the groove. Until then, go out there every day and drum your soul alive. Happy drumming!